Dear friends, brothers and sisters in Christ, in today's liturgy we get inspiration from the Gospel of Luke chapter 18 verses 1 to 8 and the third letter of St. John. The theme of today's liturgy is on hospitality, compassion, and persistent prayer. Praying without getting tired, praying without ceasing. Dear friends, we hear of the widow, the parable, the story of the widow who knocks on the judge asking for justice. And who is a widow, generally speaking? A widow is someone who is defenseless. If a widow had a child, at least you know that the child is defending her and is giving strength and so on and so on. But if he doesn't have any child, it feels like he's alone, and yet, of course, others are around. But that's the feeling of a widow. So anyone who is defenseless, who feels alone, left alone, is in this context referred to as a widow. So we see this widow going to seek for justice because people were taking advantage of her being alone, and they were taking the things that belonged to that widow, and that's why he's seeking for justice and knocks at the judge. But the judge is sleeping, is concerned only about the things of his family, which is good, but doesn't concern about any other person. Who are the people knocking in my life? Am I concerned only about me and what is around me, and I don't look around others, concerned about others as this kind of judge did? But this widow does not give up. She keeps knocking and knocking and knocking until is heard. And my brother, my sister, are you one of those who is knocking to others to seek for help and to seek for justice, to seek for what is good and true and just? Are you one of those who are searching for that justice? Meaning, are you like that widow? Are you the one who feels like defenseless? One who is like voiceless like the widow? Or are others who are defenseless coming to me, and am I opening the door of my heart to help them, or I'm closing it? Am I receiving them? Am I hospitable? Am I welcoming to those who are knocking, seeking for goodness, seeking for justice, those who are defenseless, those who don't have a voice? Am I there to open my heart, my life, to receive them and see together with them how to help them? Sometimes it's not that everyone who knocks to us needs money. Some people just need consolation. They need a good word. Am I there to at least listen to what they are saying? The widow did not give up. Are you giving up when you are praying? Are you giving up when you are asking for something from God? Are you giving up when you're pouring out your heart to God and to others, because God works also through others? Keep pouring out your heart to God. Keep pouring out your heart to others without ceasing. Pray without ceasing. Pray without losing heart. Pour out your heart without getting tired. Pour out your heart to God and to others at all times, in good times, in challenging times. Pour out everything from your heart, good or not good. Pour it out to God and to others without ceasing, and keep on keeping on. Keep praying, keep pushing. Pray until something happens. Push, P-U-S-H. Pray until something happens. Keep on praying, keep on knocking, even when you knock, there's nobody opening. Keep on asking even when you feel like when you're asking nobody seems to be listening. Keep on seeking even when you feel like you're not finding what you are seeking. The parable of the widow continues to teach us that keep on persevering even when what you are searching for is not yet obtained. Don't lose heart. Persevere in faith, hope, love, and in good works. Just be good. Just persevere, knowing that God will answer us at His own time. Pray by all means, because perseverance in prayer, insisting in prayer, pays off as it paid for the widow. Never underestimate the power of prayer, because without prayer we are empty and we can't accomplish anything. We are energyless because everything begins with us and ends with us. Whereas with prayer we push, we tell God about everything and we tell others about everything, because God works through others, and we let everything in God's hands, in His own time, in His own way, to respond to our prayer. If you have been struggling with the prayer and you have been asking, seeking, and knocking, and nothing is happening, please persevere. Keep calling on to the Lord. Don't give up. Don't give up. Bring everything to the Lord. Bring your joys, your sorrows, your worries, your concerns, your joys, your fears, your disappointments to the Lord, and tell Him everything and pour it out before Him, who loves us and who is our Father. Tell the Lord everything in you, around you, with you. Tell the Lord, and never give up telling the Lord everything. Because if you give up, you lose. But if you persevere and keep on, the victory is ours, as the widow did in today's episode. I repeat, if the first time you asked and it was not granted, ask again. If you knocked the door of someone and it was not opened and not granted, knock again. And if you were searching and looking for something good so that you can share that goodness with others and you never received it, search again. Don't give up. Yes, pray without ceasing and at all times, in good and bad times, because life without prayer is empty. Life without prayer is living a life without a blessing, without goodness from the Lord Himself. Prayer is our consolation. Prayer is our comfort. Prayer is our strength. Use prayer to comfort others, to console others, but also to feel consoled so as to console others. Let prayer be our joy when we are tired, depressed, discouraged, disappointed. Let prayer be our joy, dear friends. And let prayer be our comfort. Pray, pray, pray until God opens up the heavens and showers us even with more blessings. Because when we pour out to God, we feel consoled and comforted. And we comfort others as well. And we console others with our goodness, showering them with the blessings that we have received by pouring out and allowing God to fill us with His graces and blessings. And hearing from the first reading of 3rd John, we hear that it's a noble thing, it's a good thing, it's a beautiful thing to help, to be of service to everyone, especially the strangers, so that when strangers come to us and they feel happy and they feel that they have been received well, hospitably, and they will also be encouraged to continue their journey of life, doing good and welcoming others since they have received it from us. And this is what Gaius also does. He's encouraged, he's appreciated for welcoming everyone, especially the strangers, and this gave him even more blessings, and the strangers are speaking well about him, and they have learned to be good and to do good. That is the power and beauty of welcoming others. Be good and let that goodness spread, and be hospitable. And as you are hospitable, welcoming all as they are, especially the strangers, keep praying and entrusting everything in God's hands. Blessings from Jerusalem, dear friends.